Hello, everyone. I'm so excited that you're joining me once again for this training. We are so excited that you have decided to participate in our behavior management in the urban classroom training session. And to begin our session, it's very important that we understand the impact of team building and relationship building. It is paramount that your team members, it is paramount that your participants understand and have buy in from the beginning of your training session. There is no real way that you can determine whether or not your participants will automatically be receptive to the strategies that you're planning to implement. So it is very important that you take the time that it is necessary to get to know each other, to make sure that your participants are participating in a safe space where you can begin to build trust from the very beginning of your training. And to kind of disarm them, you want to get them talking about themselves and being able to offer input before you begin to start talking about strategies that you want to implement, new things that you want to add to their particular skill set or practice. You want to make sure that you're giving them an opportunity to share who they are, what they're coming with, what their mentality is, so you can kind of get an idea of the type of training you're going to lead, because we want to make sure that every training that we need lead is audience centered. And so the activity that I have for you today is called Thumb Ball. And what I've done, I have written several different types of questions on the ball. And because we will be working with the staff of somewhere between 35 and 50 people, it's a good way to kind of get to know each other in a very real and personal way. And each group, I likely break up the entire group up into teams of five. So what I would have each person do, I'll line them up and count them off by five, and each person would count off by five. And we would probably have five groups of however many, and each group will receive a ball like this. And not only will they receive a ball like this, but we will also have chart paper. And when they have chart paper in their groups, they're going to be sharing different thoughts and different things about each other, and they're going to be marking things that they have in common, right? And so just in case a person lands on something and they share a same thought or share a same ideal or something like that, they'll signify using something like this, which lets us know that, yeah, we share the same thought, right? We share the same pattern of thinking, because sometimes we don't even know that the answer is often already in the room. So we want to make sure that when we're playing this, that each person does have buy-in to share something. So the way Thumb Ball works, we'll be passing it back and forth in our groups, and each person will be able to share something. Wherever their right thumb lands, that's when you're going to share what you're going to share. And you can pass it across, until everybody has an opportunity to share. So I'm going to pass it off to someone in my group, and then we'll hear from them. So let's pass it off. All right. So I have the ball, and I guess I can read the question. First of all, my name is Roger Penwealth, and I'm from DC. And it asked me what my dream job is. Well, currently, I'm the sixth grade social studies teacher, and my dream job is to own my own business. Like, I'm from the city. On the weekends, I cut hair. For most of you, y'all don't even know that. Um, I can get your fade right, and I really want to own my own business. I actually got into teaching through my parents. You know what I mean? My father was a teacher. My mother was also a teacher. And so I kind of, just went back and just did it because they did it. But like, I want to own my own business, man. Like, I enjoy what I do with the kids, but quiet as it's kept, um, I really want to own my own business. So uh, that's why I want to share. And yeah, that's something about me y'all probably didn't even know. All right, Roger. All right, let me pass this thing on. Anything else? Anybody? All right, I'm gonna pass this thing on. All right. Ah! Hey! What is what is your favorite fruit? Well, first of all, my name is Craig. Hey, y'all already know Big Craig in the building. Y'all already know gym time, gym teacher Big here. You already know what it is. Basketball coach, football coach. It's listen. You know how. You are. So, anyway, I guess I'm supposed to tell you my favorite food. For most of you don't even know, like, I love seafood, man. I love crabs, mussels, clams, shrimp. You name it, I love it. I don't get down with those oysters though. It's a little too slimy for me. But I'm just so excited to be here. I'm so pumped, and I can't wait to figure out what else we go learn about each other. And so I wonder how anybody else loves seafood. Any fake pescatarians out there? Yeah. So I'm excited to be here. Just to learn more about how we can deal with these kids, and I'm just rocking with it. You know what I'm saying? All right. So what I'm supposed to do? Pass. All right. I'm gonna pass. All right. There you go. All right. What is your least favorite thing to do? All right. Well, first of all, my name is Danny, and not from around here. First year teacher. My least favorite thing to do. Well, not really a big talker, you know. I kind of like to stay to myself a little bit, just kind of focus on whatever I do. I'm not really big on, just building relationships or whatever we're supposed to be doing here. Kind of just want to come to work, teach my English class, and go home. If I'm gonna just be honest, it's just how it is. So, yeah. Anybody else? Introverts? Yeah. Kind of just lay low a little bit, try to just do my job, and hopefully kids will be successful and have a good school year. Okay? Danny. I'll let him pass. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright. I guess it's back on me now. My favorite TV show. So, my favorite TV show of all time would have to be The Cosby Show. That's where I actually learned more about family and the power of education and what it made available to me. My father, my mother were big proponents, big supporters of The Cosby Show and what it stood for and what it represented as far as my culture, because we were a two-parent household. I didn't know it at the time, but we were actually living in the suburbs. It didn't feel like I was middle class at the time, but that was my favorite TV show from when I was growing up, and I'm thankful for all the lessons that were attached to my childhood and my upbringing from that show, because it represented a lot for my community, my network, and I think it resonates even with me today, how important it is for us to continue our education. And I'm glad that it was a staple in our community and a part of my upbringing when I was a child. I'm closing this out in hopes that someone would take this activity and use it as a means to build relationships with your staff. As we are going through our transitions from theory to practice, let us always remember that we are here to serve our participants. Let us not focus so much on the information, and let us make sure that we're driving the support for our participants. We are leaders, we are facilitators, we're facilitating learning, and let's make sure that our activity always focuses on the audience first. Thank you for your time. This has been Christopher Rooks signing off in our training plan for the Seed School of Washington, D.C., Behavior Management in the Urban Classroom. Thank you.